Iran's southern coastline is a vast maritime corridor, 1,800 kilometers from Iraq in the west to Pakistan in the east. All along the coastline are islands with geopolitical leverage points that have been described as Iran's strategic architecture of control. And at its heart is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow choke point through which 20% of global oil and gas flows. Let's look at the strait. All along, it is a defensive arc of islands that's come into play since the start of the US-Israeli war on Iran. See, Iran imposed its control over ships passing through the strait. The usual deep-water shipping lanes are empty, and only select vessels can pass through a new safe corridor under Iranian supervision. That 18 kilometers corridor runs between Lerak Island and Hormuz Island to its north. More and more tourists are visiting Hormuz Island, by the way, to take in the stunning Rainbow Valley's red landscape. On the mainland here, we have Bandar Abbas, Iran's main port, a hub for naval operations like monitoring the strait and a logistics link between the mainland and the Gulf. The largest island in the Gulf is Qishm Island, a free trade zone also believed to host military facilities and fast attack naval units. Down here are the disputed islands of Greater Toom, Lesser Toom, and Abu Musa. They're governed by Iran, but the UAE says they're part of its territory. Their strategic locations allow Iran to monitor shipping lanes, maintain military installations, and extend its territorial waters. Asaluya, with its rugged terrain, is home to the South Pars gas field, which provides most of Iran's gas. Iran's only operational civilian nuclear power plant is further north at Bushehr. And less than 2 hours away by boat is Kharg Island, which handles about 90% of Iran's oil exports. The location makes it an ideal processing and storage depot for mainland and offshore oil fields, which connect to it by relatively short pipelines. And its deep waters mean large tankers can dock and load here, something they can't do at the mainland. Kharg has been in the headlines since US President Donald Trump bombed it on March 13th. Tellingly, he left the petroleum installations untouched, and has said repeatedly since then that he wants to seize the island and Iran's oil. Meanwhile, Iran's overall response has been pretty confident, with Army Chief Major General Hatami saying that if the US tries to invade Iran, not a single American soldier would survive.